Nice to see you.
Well, hello, guys. How are you?
Oh, I've been better and worse, but I'm here. We're all here. Nice to see you.
We're all here, and we're all healthy.
Healthy, yes.
That is
and
good.
The last time you were here was my birthday, and I wasn't healthy after that because I worked my butt off for it. We had a water slide down the side of the hill and all that, and a couple bands and all that. So what's going on in the Jennifer Belle music world?
Well, we're just plugging away, and I'm getting some pretty serious radio airplay, which I'm so excited about.
I see that. Where are you charting at now?
So I am charting, let's see, the NMW Nashville charts. X did pretty well. Actually, Moving Day did really well in Music Row as well. But you know what? I'm just so excited about this journey. Like, it's definitely a roller coaster. It's up and down, but I'm taking it all in, and, everything kind of happens for a reason. I'm grateful for everything that's happened so far.
So what are you learning from this whole experience? I mean, from sitting at the Starbucks to flying to Nashville to doing an awesome album, and now, it's a couple years since, you started this journey. So what have you learned during this process?
Just keep your head down and stay focused, and it's a lot of hard work, and not everybody realizes that it's as hard as it really is. This is probably the hardest thing I've ever tackled in life, besides giving birth to my children.
Staying on top of it, right? Staying focused and staying on top of say what you got to do to promote yourself, and also what you got to do to just stay in the business, right? Or what?
Yeah, before I got involved with, doing the album project and getting into the thick of things, and, from an outsider's point of view, it looks totally different than my view, or anybody's view that's really trying to do it or doing it. It's, every day is a constant battle, to stay current and to keep pushing your music, to get it heard as much as you can. And which, by the way, thank you for having me again. It's really nice
no problem. So why don't you say, you perform live and all that. So what's a day in the life of a performer, say going live or whatever,
The day of a show.
The day of a show.
The day of a show. Okay, so the night before a show, I try not to eat any dairy products, especially the day of, but I start the night before. And you know what? It's really nice to steam. As a vocalist, you want to keep your vocal cords nice and moist and fresh. And steaming definitely helps. And, it kind of helps clear things out too. And of course, I wake up super early because I'm so excited,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I have a hard time sleeping the night before a show because I'm just so excited. I'm thinking about, the songs that we're doing. I'm thinking about, what are we going to do here? Am I going to go out in the audience here? Or, I don't know. There's just a lot to think about when you do a show.
Each change, is everyone going to do this on the change or during the song?
Well, and a lot of times I think of all this ahead of time, and then in the moment I never do it. I just kind of do something natural, and it works out better anyway. So
yeah, you are one of the 1%ers, man, that's still got it going. Because I've looked. We get the AirPlay Access stuff. They sent us the stuff from Music Row and all that, and you popped up on it one day. I'm all
Yes.
I was so excited when you told me that. I was like, what?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
And I looked it up yesterday, and you're on the indie charts. Yes, you're in the top 20. Yes.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Another station in Texas picked up the singles as well. And, I'm just really loving the music getting out there and how it's touching people, because
right.
Music is healing, and it's very magical, and it's fun. And, I just get a kick out of, everybody kind of interprets the songs differently too, according to what they're,
what you wrote
in
it.
their life.
Well, I think that's what personalizes music. If I listen to your song and I get one thing out of it, he listens to it, he gets something out of it.
Around the floor, when I
told you, I want to see that. If you do that, you better
when we play the song, when we play
FaceTime,
video on this right now, we're gonna do a do-si-do with old Reese in here.
No, but that personalizes music because everyone either sings the words wrong.
Like me, I still do that to some songs.
Or they get to take a song and make it their own, and I can go back to any song like during my high school years and remember where I was, what I was doing, that's.
I want you to do a karaoke version of that so I can sing it myself. I just love it. So can we play it here in a minute, Scott?
What song?
When I Get to It.
Yes, I just have to go.
Yeah, we're a chord short, a day late.
We are.
So he's got to run back and forth.
Go back and forth.
But first time when you came to the studio, I said I love the music. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Then when I get to it, when I played it, it's like, wow, this is it. This is the kicker, and that's when they kept playing. Yeah. Nothing short than opening up for George Strait, ladies and gentlemen, right here. So why don't you give us a little bit of your music background, saying how did you get into it, and say, okay, what was the first music you ever heard?
The first music I ever heard, I would say, my dad used to play 50s and 60s music.
Elvis?
Every Sunday. Oh, yes, Elvis. And our song is Little Darlin' by the Diamonds.
That's you and your dad's?
That's me and my dad's song.
Oh.
He would play, sorry, my mother's doing great. And I will tell her you said hello.
Yes, hello to all mothers out there. Mother, hello. I left her yesterday in Havasu. And I drove, and I went down there because I was down in Kalinga getting all muddy. And I said, well, I'm halfway to Havasu now. So went down there, spent some time with her, cleaned her up her garage, and got things settled for her. And I got her life story, actually recorded it, so she could share with the grandkids and all that, So very cool stuff.
Yeah, I think my dad is actually listening right now.
Hey, Daddy.
His name is Rich.
Hey, Rich, how you doing? Hey, look at your daughter right here, man, on the radio on the Plowzone, and she is living the dream, man, living the dream.
Definitely.
Right?
I just I still can't believe it sometimes. I'm so thankful. I'm just so thankful that I get to sing and be this incredible vessel to spread joy and love and healing through music. Like, it's just so awesome. And, things are starting to look up. There's been some daunting moments where, I even myself have to turn on some good music and really, focus in on it and meditate and,
So who you like listening to? If you're sitting back and you just want to chill and you just want to, be a little humble or whatever it is, what would you turn on? What would be your playlist?
My playlist definitely consists of Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks, and Shania Twain. Those are my top picks right there. But I do love listening to Sarah McLachlan. I really do. And I don't know, it's just, her voice is just so beautiful, But definitely, I would have to say Shania for sure.
So what's your definition of making it? Say making it in the business. What's your definition of that? What would it be for you to say, I made it?
Well, the number one thing I'm focusing on right now is, longevity. I really want a long career. Not just making it and then all of a sudden,
What's that?
You okay there? No.
What was that? I want some of that.
My goal, if I, in about 20 to 25 years am still doing this, I'll really know that I've made it.
That's true.
We worked with amazing writers. I have to give the writers in Nashville a huge shout out. They are incredibly talented. John Cirillo being one of them, Sarah Shepard, and Sam Gyllenhaal, and Chip Martin. And there's so many that I can't even think of the names right off the bat, but those writers were amazing. And thanks, guys, for believing in my voice.
So who wrote this next song we're going to play when I get to it? Who wrote that?
John Cirillo and Chip Martin.
That's right. And how many days did it take you to record this?
Let me talk to you about the whole recording.
Let's hear about it.
Yes, please share with us. The Plowzone audience
we
wants to know.
love it.
Well, once I get going, I don't like to stop. Like, it's just, I feel so free. And it was really funny because, first of all, for when we went in to record a song, we did 2 or 3 songs at once in a day. and or even in a couple of days. But we would start off singing the song from top to bottom, and just sing it through. And I would do that like 3 times, and then I'd be like completely warmed up. And then once I hit that nice, comfy warm up stage, and then I can just go, And so one time we started. Oh gosh, we sung for a good 6.5, 7 hours. And my vocal producer looked at me and he says, "You want to go one more time with this line?" Because, we would sing the whole thing through, once or twice or 3 times. And then he says, "Well, I think I have what I need." And then other times he'd say, "Why don't you take this one word and sing it this way? And then I'll play it back for you, and I'll show you why I asked you to do that." Because basically it's acting through your voice. When you're on the radio, they can't see your face.
Thank God.
They only can hear your they can only hear your voice.
Yeah.
So it's like you're a storyteller through music, and it's like acting, because you really have to get that storyline across or that message across,
That's right. The emotion.
So he looked at me and he says, "Aren't you tired? Don't you want to stop?" And I said, "Honestly, no, I don't want to stop. This is amazing. I'm in heaven. Like, let's just go." But we got so many great takes, and John really, helped me relax in the booth, and it was just an amazing experience.
That's right, people. A lot of emotion goes into radio, a lot of love, a lot of frustration sometimes. But you know what? We love what we do and do what we love. And after every show, it looks like a bomb went off in here because we're like shuffling stuff around, papers and Reese's computers everywhere. And very cool stuff.
And we have chocolate.
I know. That's what that little scratch was. I was all, I hit my headphones against the microphone. What's that over there? I want some.
Well, thank you for sharing. I'll save mine for after the show. Otherwise, I'll be
talking
a little hyper.
With peanut butter in your...
Well, you know what, everybody?
We will really be having a good time.
Let's play the song. If you ain't up there twirling and hyper, then you ain't got a pulse, and you deserve to be listening to the Plowzone. I got to say that. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't you introduce it?
This is me, Jennifer Belle, singing "When I Get to It."